Hello, my name is Brandon, and welcome to Retro Reactions, a place where I experience amazing music from the 70s, 80s, and 90s for the very first time. And today we're going to be traveling all the way back to 1979 to listen to Lucifer and If I Could Change Your Mind by the unParsons Project. Excited to finally get around to this album. This is the first time I'm reacting to something off of this one. Of course, these are the opening and closing songs from Eve, their fourth studio album, which focuses on the strength and characteristics of women and the problems they face in the world of men. Lucifer was a major hit in Europe. If I Could Change Your Mind features Leslie Duncan on lead vocals and is about the heartache of lost love and the yearning for a second chance. Anyway, if you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button, as well as the notification bell to join the Retro Reactions community, where it's all amazing music all the time. And a reminder to check out my Patreon page for exclusive reactions not found here on YouTube, no time era restrictions, and one full album reaction every month. Link is in the description below. All right, here we go. We'll start with Lucifer. It's an instrumental. Are we entering the pits of hell? A turn already? Okay. That part never gets old. Wow. Interesting album opener there. It's an instrumental. They always do instrumentals brilliantly. Wow, incredible. Really enjoyed the ride there. I'm just wondering how it fits with the rest of the album, thematically, sonically. I don't know anything else yet, but certainly a memorable opener. Wasn't as dark as I thought with a name like Lucifer. Of course, that beginning was extremely dark, but enjoyable all around. Yeah, so a super dark introduction. Love that. Very transportive. Then all of a sudden, I get my first surprise. Some disco vibes enter the scene, kind of take over, get me moving. Didn't expect that, of course. Yes, please. We are in 1979, so, why not? It's so great to have, those straightforward electronics, mostly in the synth bass, paired with the more grand, reverbed, chime-like synth melody, this dramatic human choir, and these huge drums. Just a great pairing, a great mix of everything happening there. All those elements make the more straightforward electronics just come to life, and Alan does it brilliantly. So much drama in this one, pretty much from the get-go. It just kept getting bigger and bigger, yet it's still so danceable. I love when Alan does that. You wouldn't think something so dramatic, so big, could be so danceable, get you moving, but he pairs it together. He fuses those concepts together perfectly. That sparkling synth melody, the main melody, so catchy, one of my favorite parts of the song. Beautiful tone there. Great drumming, like I said. Those drum fills kept repeating, always impactful when they hit. And then towards the end, some amazing keyboard arpeggios going on. Dippy. Really nice. Just heightened the drama. I don't think they were there in the beginning of the song. Wow. I even heard a little bit of brass come in. I think it was on the left, actually, maybe both sides, but that was cool. They just kept layering and layering. He does layering brilliantly. We all know that. This song is a perfect example of how you do repetition without ever getting boring, keeping my interest from start to finish. Yeah, so really loved it. I think I'm always going to use those words to describe every song by the unParsons Project. It's getting 5 super shiny golden records, an A+ for Lucifer by the unParsons Project, 1979. All right, on to If I Could Change Your Mind. I think this is the first female lead vocalist I've ever heard on a song by the project. Piano, always a great thing. Beautiful.
I prefer to spend my time in solitary ways, keeping myself to myself. Can't pretend that it's been easy since you went away, living with somebody else. If you should change your mind, if you would turn around and look behind, if you could see me the way I used to be, at the risk of bringing back the sorrow and despair, I would do it all again. Holding on to memories and pretending not to care, knowing that the show was soon to end. If only I could change your mind, if only you would change. If I would do it all again. On melancholy days, drifting along with the tide, and the joy of simple things and ordinary ways, taking it all in my stride. If you should change your mind,
is that a bass?
if I could let you see what lies behind, if you could need me the way it used to be, even for a moment of the happy times we shared, living in my dreams since then, at the risk of losing only castles in the air. Come with me and we can try again. Oh, if I could change your mind. Can't pretend it's not been lonely since you went away. Oh, if only I could change your mind. If I could change your mind. If I could change your mind. If I could change your mind.
Wow. Definitely one of the biggest unParsons project surprises in a while, because that was so different. I'm trying to think of everyone who could fit on this song. So many 70s artists. Barry Manilow, Carpenters, of course. We'll talk more about that, but very surprised, very different. Wow. Absolutely loved Leslie Duncan's soft, delicate, vulnerable voice. Yes, she went bigger as the song went on, emotion in either way, but just love the softer pocket, the softer side. So impactful. But that heartache, all the emotion just overflowing through her voice. She knew the job here and executed it flawlessly. I mentioned it during the song. I could swear that was a bass guitar, a really high note, but very, very soft and delicate. If it was, that's definitely the softest, quietest bass I've ever heard. Interesting. Overall, just a gorgeous 70s ballad, just drenched in that 70s ballad goodness. A lot of it has to do with those lush strings, of course, the gorgeous piano, and that beautiful, I think it was an oboe, but don't quote me on that, sounded like it. I don't know my woodwinds to perfection, but anyway, we'll call it an oboe, whatever it was. Beautiful, fit with the song beautifully. Everything was very Carpenters-esque, and I was here for that. It just surprised me. Then the first chorus kicked in. Wow, even more Carpenters-esque. It almost felt like a tribute to them. I would love to ask Alan about that. Of course, we get some passionate guitar solos to come in, nothing too crazy, but to just match and round out this love song. For some reason, verse 2 sounded even better. I don't know if they added more elements. I think they did. It was just pure musical magic to my ears. Yeah, honestly, this didn't even sound like an Alan Parsons Project song, at least on first listen. And I kind of love that, the versatility just through the roof in this one. Again, I love being surprised in music, especially with something like this. I wonder how the rest of Eve sounds, if it's more in this lane. I know there's a lot of female singers here. Of course, Lucifer sounded nothing like this, so who knows what's going on in between these two songs. But this one was a beautiful, big, sorrowful album closer. I felt some hope at the end there. Have to explore the lyrics more to see if that's true, but I just heard hope in her voice, hope in the music. So I think they kind of leave it open-ended. That's what I got on first listen. But anyway, a wonderful song. Loved it. And for all the reasons I stated that made this one so beautiful, it's getting the Epic Platinum Record Award. Yes, very deserving for If I Could Change Your Mind by the Alan Parsons Project, 1979. And thank you so very much for both incredible songs. What else is new? To the amazing Alan Parsons, Leslie Duncan, and anyone else involved in their creation. All right, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below if you wish to chat about these two. I would love to know what you think. So you take care, stay safe, stay hydrated, and remember to let peace, calm, and light into your day and night. And I'll see you next time in the past.